Matt, why don't you tell us where you were at this weekend? I still don't understand what you were doing. All I saw was a bunch of people in like top hats screaming, and I see a chipmunk.
It's not a chipmunk, it's a groundhog.
A groundhog.
It has been a lifelong goal, a bucket list thing I've always wanted to do is to go to Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, and see this rodent predict the weather.
Matt, you're the whitest person I've ever met.
I know, they're all hicks out there, you know?
This video is sponsored by Canon. Okay, so before I show you their brand new camera that they just came out with, I want to let you guys know that I'm so stoked for this campaign. Because not only do I use their products for every video that I film, but Matt and I were at the store about to buy this exact camera a week before they reached out to me. And by surprise, hooked me up with the brand new EOS R camera, baby! This camera is the perfect camera to capture all your favorite memories with. That being said, now I'm going to show you everything you get when you buy the new EOS R kit bundle. First, you'll find the Canon EOS R camera, which is just beautifully designed. Next, you'll find the Canon 24 to 105mm lens, which is a compact, high-quality lens with broad zoom range for the EOS R system. You also get a mount adapter, battery pack, cables you'll probably need, and this book that'll tell you exactly how to use it. And you also get the Canon Care Pack Plus for accidents like these. Whoops, my camera's broken. But good thing I have Canon Care Pack Plus because Canon's got me covered. So check out the new Canon EOS R camera, which is now available at the Canon online store. And for more details on this camera, you can visit usa.canon.com/carepackplus. Again, thank you Canon for sponsoring this video, and thank you again for sponsoring me because now I have a brand new camera. Alright guys, back to the video.
Phil the groundhog, he's been alive 134 years.
No way the groundhog has been alive for 100 years.
Takes a magical elixir every summer.
This isn't real. This is like a myth. Believe it.
I mean, it's like Shamu. Gone through multiple Shamus. Now there's not anymore, thank gosh.
This chipmunk, this groundhog is real.
It's a real groundhog. They pull him out. And he lives in a burrow with his wife, Phyllis. But Phyllis doesn't get to take the magical elixir, so he gets a new wife every 6 to 8 years. So if he sees his shadow, that means it's gonna be 6 more weeks of winter. If he doesn't see his shadow, that means it's an early spring. In the past 134 years, he's only predicted it 19 times.
Look at his eyes, guys.
There was a less than 30% chance of him predicting an early spring. And I got to witness it, and I was there.
The way you're acting there was like, it happens once every 100 years.
Because it was an early spring. If it was 6 more weeks of winter, everyone's usually like, boo, angry, but hey, it's all for the fun, you know? So the groundhog came out and he did not see his shadow.
What do you mean he did not see his shadow? Like he came out of the hole and the shadow isn't there?
He talks to the inner circle, or those men with the top hats, and he speaks in groundhogese. And it's a very hard language to learn. Only the members of the inner circle can speak it. And they listen to him, and they have 2 scrolls prepared, and they listen to what he has to say. And then they... You should have came. You would have loved it.
No, you know what? I should have came.
So we're gonna go next year. I'm actually thinking about starting my own groundhog chapter in LA. So I will become like the LA ambassador for the groundhog. So every year when Groundhog Day does happen, I'll host a party. Everyone gets there around 3 in the morning, and then we'll party until...
Hey Matt, do me a favor. Look at the viewfinder. I just want you to see how crazy you look right now.
What do you mean?
Why are you laughing? I'm trying to change my life.
Just you don't know what you're eating. It's made out of lentils or mushrooms, and it makes Legos.
I'm seeing you walk by the screen and a box of Chick-fil-A.
Jeff calls me, he's like, hey, love my video, except one thing, man, you really pissed me off here. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, in the middle of a line, I'm in the middle of a joke, and you walk in front of the camera with your Chick-fil-A. Let me see it.
I'm not gonna put this video, and you were so happy to get that Chick-fil-A. I looked over at you, I was like, Zane, this video was doing well, and you're getting good comments, and then you got that Chick-fil-A, had your hood on. And
The worst part is that you went through 2 cameras.
We'd be electing like the first woman president, and Zane would just walk through with Burger King.
Oh!
There's not.
Well, we gotta get it up.
I never saw you do it. What the you guys doing? Why are you looking like that?
Joe, now! Matt, what's wrong with you guys?
There's girls coming.
Oh
my god!
ah, my right in the groin. Yeah. Aaron, no!
That was dangerous.
Editor beef.
Yeah.
You can tell they're editors. What'd you say?
This is a good bodyguard for me. Oscar has a hand, huh?
I love that this is gonna be your home video.
No.
Oh, are you trying to kill me? I hope you
like s'mores. Say goodnight.
Go. Okay, I did not expect my day to start off like this. I'm so excited. Matt doesn't even. Ella doesn't even.
Who she was. I was like, at first I thought it was like the purse on the table that you were gonna surprise Ella in.
I'm like, what the f could this possibly be? What is gonna excite me? And I opened my eyes and I'm like, who is this random?
I thought it was.
Ella, it's Cardi B.
I thought it was the girl from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And then I was like, Zane, why did I would have recognized her?
Again, that was Carrie Ingram. She plays a character on Game of Thrones. She is like a vital character, I feel like, to everything that happens.
She's big on the show, actually.
Yeah.
It's just we didn't recognize her. She's in like a full face of makeup without her grayscale.
And that was like her final scenes were filmed years ago.
How many seasons are there?
There's 8.
I ain't catching up.
Not enough.
Not enough.
There are days when I'm like, I go on HBO and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna catch up and I can enjoy Game of Thrones with Zane. And then I'm like, no, I'm not watching.
It's because you don't pay attention. You have to put your phone down and pay.
Out of all people, though, I'm surprised that you have an attention span for Game of Thrones.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I'm like very ADD when it comes to that show, and like
anything I watch, any movie, any show, even if I don't like it, I'm gonna pay attention to it. You know.
Even if I don't like it, I'm gonna pay attention.
Yeah, because someone produced it, someone took the time to make it. So I'm gonna take the time to really pay attention and watch
You
it.
fell asleep watching the Bachelor finale at Stas's house.
I didn't watch any of the previous episodes. That's the only one I've seen.
Did you watch the finale though?
So
he ended up getting with the girl though.
Why?
She left
him. She's gonna leave him again.
That's ridiculous. And she was like, no, I can't do it. And her dad
What
came.
if the show told her, look, we know you love him and he loves you too, but like you have to do this for the show?
See, I was
because if it ended with them being together, then it would have ended kind of boring.
Yeah, it would have been like the first Bachelor where he didn't even get anybody. But
so they needed a little drama.
I know, but when I look at them together now, it seems like she's not that into him though. And I love her. I don't think she's like that happy.
Well, yeah, probably because she was forced into doing it. Everyone's probably giving her online.
It's serious.
I know it's kind of real. Shows like that, it's half of it is staged.
You know what's serious? This hair you got right in between. Look how big that is. It's huge.
Then pull it out.
All right.
Ow! All right, make a wish and blow. I give a very poor introduction. That's Ella Figueredo. She is one of my best friends from back home. She's been my friend since middle school, which I'm very surprised because nobody else was my friend back then. And nobody really wanted to give me a chance either because I was very weird and my hair was straightened every day. But she gave me a chance. I really appreciate that. Thanks. Any questions for childhood? You know, of what me and Ella used to do? Us sneaking out.
When you guys snuck out, where did you go to?
All right, we've never really snuck out. We've snuck in.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to have anybody over while my parents were gone, so I would have her sneak into my house.
The ninja day.
I really want to talk about
Ninja Day.
One day, Ella and I wanted to eat some ramen noodles after school. You know, it was early release day. So, hey, Ella,
Excited. Let's hang out.
why don't you come over? I'll make 2 ramens. I have 2 separate little pots filled with water. Put 2 ramens in there. All of a sudden, we hear the garage door open. Ella, run! She sprints into my bedroom, hides in the closet. My stepdad walks into the house, and he looks at the stove and sees 2 ramens being cooked up.
I'm like in his closet, prominently hiding. Zane runs into his closet. He's like, turn your phone on. Put it on silent.
Because I didn't want her
Robert's gonna come in. He's gonna check my room.
Y'all weren't even hooking up.
It wasn't even like hooking up. It was just they just didn't want anybody in the house.
We were like emo scene kids that were like not doing anything sexual at
No,
all.
basically everybody in our high school was having except for us.
So what was your excuse? The ramen, you were like, double portion.
He's like, why do you have 2 ramens? I'm like, I'm really hungry. And he goes, huh.
Oh, and then the best part is finally his stepdad walks inside. Zane runs in and he's like, all right, Ella, we gotta pull this off. He opens his window and like throws me into the bushes, legs out of the window. He's like, all right, just go knock on my door and pretend like you're just coming.
She has leaves in her hair.
The best part is he opens the door and he's like, Ella, what a surprise, I'm making 2 ramen. We thought we pulled that one off.
Yeah, we thought we pulled a lot of off, and we just did not. There's a lot of things that we got caught doing, and we could have easily avoided it. Just weren't thinking very.
I bought a Tamagotchi when I was in Austin, and it died already. I came home really drunk, and it was beeping, and I couldn't turn it off, so I put it in the refrigerator.
Wasn't that like a serious thing back then? Like if you killed your Tamagotchi, you can't really take care of anything?
Wait, I can reset it, though. It comes back to life.
Did you have a Tamagotchi?
I had like 5 of them. I took care of all of them.
No, you didn't. Well, they died eventually. If you took care of them, they'd be here right now. I wonder what the longest living Tamagotchi is. There has to be one. What a silly thing. I spent $20 on this. I don't know.
$20?
It's drunk.
You could buy a Game Boy.
You guys have the furbies?
I used to bring mine to class. Is that weird?
That's
Yeah, that's weird.
As a girl would bring hers to class, and I was like, oh, can I bring one too? And I'd bring one to like try to impress her. So we both had Furbies, and they'd both like talk to each other while we're like doing our homework. I thought
How old were you?
This was like 3rd grade. Yeah, I'd bring them in my backpack.
Let's go buy Furbies right now.
So I would take all my important like my homework, my books, and all that, and I would just have the Furby in my backpack.
That's why he did so great at school.
Yo, Zane, I don't have any money.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more stuff from me and all my friends. Shout out to goes to Brianna. Thank you so much for keeping up with all my stuff and watching all my videos. I really appreciate it. Guys, I'm sorry I lost my voice after this past weekend. Second, this is my first time using my brand new EOS R camera and I love it so much. It's super light. The lenses are incredible. The quality has updated so much since my last one. Thank you Canon for sponsoring this video. Link in my description. Go get their cameras. Best quality in the game. I hope you have a great night and I'll see you guys next time.
You can say I'm in the dumps, in a FOMO funk. All my friends are going out, and you know they're getting drunk.
I lost my debit card and my credit card in Austin.
How?
I can do Apple Pay. I don't know.
Dude, I thought I was bad. I lose everything, but I always find
You
it.
just need to pay for me until we get to Chicago. I don't have any money. If my car has like hardly any gas on it right now, so right now, can we take your car? I'm like, no.